In order to drive the Mercedes-Benz that he had always dreamed of, Pakistan prepared to spend another 100,000 rupees to repair it. In order to turn an accident car into a nearly new car, the repair shop's engineers had absolute confidence in repairing it. After dismantling it with a high-end pneumatic wrench, the severely damaged front of the car was quickly dismantled. Although the repair shop was not equipped with a crane, their plug-in trucks were multi-purpose. After successfully separating the cab, we also need to dismantle the entire powertrain. This is because the front part of the truck beam is deformed. If we want to correct the deformed beam and use it again, we not only need to completely dismantle the entire front axle, but also need to use the thickened gongzagang to reset the deformed beam head through the reverse force of chenjinding and the hoist chain. Because the hardness of the truck beam steel plate is very high, it is also necessary to use the heating of yang yikui to reduce the hardness of the deformed part. Purpose. Then the wolf head was used to continuously hit the heating part. After the master's very skilled knocking, the beam was quickly corrected. In order to allow the owner to drive home earlier, the deformed cab was also repaired at the same time. Since the front of the car was still repaired, the plastic parts inside the cab had to be completely removed. Then the concave part was pulled out with an iron chain. Since the frame is generally a multi-layer design, the interior can only be squeezed with hydraulic struts. In this way, the concave part can be restored. In order to ensure that the damaged and deformed position can be repaired to the best state, the outer decorative panels are made of glass cylinders. As for the repair shop, it can only reorder new parts. Although the original parts are very expensive, there are no aftermarket parts in Pakistan, which is why the repair shop master directly replaced them. At the same time, the gap between the decorative panels can be adjusted through the original parts. In this way, the car can be restored to the car. It is convenient to go out and play when there is no trouble. Recently, I bought a Tesla Model 3 on Gwazi.com. I didn't expect it to cost only $99,000. It is more than $130,000 when cheaper than a new car, but it drives just like a new one. New cars are losing value fast now. Gwazi is very cost-effective. Every Gwazi car has been officially professionally tested, and you can test drive it for 3 days first. Just buy it with confidence. Go to Gwazi to search for cars and save money. You can also buy a Tesla for $99,000 when. Don't miss it. At this time, other masters will reinstall the disassembled cross beams and then use a grinder to polish the surface. In this way, the entire front axle assembly can be reassembled. If the beam is still rusty, the surface sprayed with anti-rust paint will be sprayed with color base. At this time, the entire beam has been refurbished. After the work is done, the damaged engine will be installed back on the beam. At this time, the chassis has been completely repaired. In order to make the appearance of the cab more beautiful, a thick layer of tweezers needs to be scraped on the surface. Then use a pneumatic polishing wheel for polishing. The color paint covers the white primer. The concave position of the side door also needs to be repaired. After confirming that it is correct, spray the green paint on the surface. After the surface is restored to the original color, the repaired beam needs to be reassembled. After the surface paint is dried in the sun, the cab and the beam steel plate can be assembled. The master skillfully bolted the airbag. The new windshield has also arrived. The model of this tractor is Mercedes-Benz Axor. Although the price is much different from that of ordinary trucks, the number of them in Pakistan is not less. The front of the car is the easiest decorative panel to be damaged. Even the repair shop has a lot of stock parts, which is also the reason why they can quickly disassemble and repair. Therefore, the repair cost is more expensive than that of ordinary trucks. The new accessories are tightened with a screw. In order to make the surface of the cab and the front of the car more textured, a layer of color paint has been sprayed on it. Fu also plans to spray the entire cab again. In this way, the problem of color difference can be avoided. The master tapped skillfully, and the logo of the truck returned to where it should be. Then the wheel and track surface was refurbished with paint. So this expensive tractor that had an accident has been repaired to a nearly new car. What do you think of the skills of the Pakistani masters?